Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of the This Is Gonna Hurt podcast with Jay Gordon Duncan. And if you're wondering why the J, the answer is I'm not a bagpipe player. If that joke doesn't make any sense, I encourage you to check out episode 0, where I explain the purpose or the reason behind that joke. And then I used to talk about how the show talked about faith, family, fitness, and finances and fun. But now we just focus on making a better you. Guys, thank you over the last couple of months as we've seen this little bit of change here in the This Is Gonna Hurt podcast. I appreciate you all following along. We debut every single Monday. And then on Wednesdays, I have a show called Capitalize Your Best, which focuses on business and marketing growth. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys all the time. Just tuning in, liking, sharing reviews. We've been doing this for 7 years. 550 plus episodes. We're just going to keep on going. So I want to take a moment here and I'm going to do something that's a bit stereotypical, a bit basic, but it sits. In the entrepreneurial self-improvement world, Stoicism, and specifically Marcus Aurelius, have had a huge push in the last 5+ years. And that's primarily through a wonderful author named Ryan Holiday and his website, The Daily Stoic. And what Ryan Holiday did was basically say, hey, there's so much wisdom out here in Stoicism, and it's not being appreciated or embraced. And so he dug in and he's like, I'm going to be the Stoicism representative for self-improvement, business, and those kind of things. And typically, Stoicism or being stoic is just perceived as not having an opinion or unaffected. And like, why are you so stoic about that? Aren't you feeling something? But Stoicism really is about you determining how you want to feel. You determining what the meaning of an event is instead of the meaning and the person determining it for you. It's taking back control of your thoughts, actions, and reactions. And as I was coming out of my epilepsy, the worst of my epilepsy, Stoicism and some of the principles had a huge impact on me. Well, I listened to a daily Stoic clip on TikTok, and Ryan Holiday was speaking, and it really stuck. And so I'm going to give him credit for highlighting this, but I'd like to spend a few moments talking about how it might affect you and relate it to a few things going on with me. I made the mistake of writing out this quote. And the reason I say it's a mistake is I worry I'm not going to be able to read my handwriting, but let's give it a try here. So Marcus Aurelius, in his book or in his writings, The Meditation, says this. In an essence, this is a loose translation. He says, we all love ourselves more than other people, but for some reason, we care about their opinion more than our own. So I'm going to stop us full stop there. We love ourselves more than other people. We care for our people, for ourselves. We take care of ourselves. This is why the principle of sacrificial love in the Bible is described as love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love others more than you love yourself. So sacrificial love is like, I'm going to love you more than I love myself. Well, practically that makes sense because we love ourselves more than we love anybody else. And Marcus Aurelius says, yes, we do. We take care of ourselves. We make sure we eat and drink and sleep. But why do we care about other people's opinions more than our own? Someone's opinion will be voiced and we'll just be wrecked or upset. Like, I can't believe you think that, or they said that. And it'll just, sometimes other people's opinions will just knock us out for days. And generationally, if we're dealing with parent wounds. And I addressed this a little bit a couple of weeks ago in the podcast when I did the topic, not wanting something is as good or better than actually having it. And we talked about opinions there. So I didn't expect this topic to continue to run around. So, okay, let's get caught up here. Marcus Aurelius is saying we all love ourselves more than other people, but for some reason we care about their opinion more than our own. The insane part of ambition, he says, is that it is tying it to our well-being. So tying our well-being to what other people do or say. He goes, the insane part of ambition is that it's tied to what other people think of us. Like, oh, I'm going to go build this business. Are you going to love me? I'm going to go make this achievement. Are you going to give me praise? And he's like, that's the insane way to approach ambition, is to do it for other people's praise. He said, instead, this is his option. The thing to do is to tie our sanity and our ambition to our goals and to our action. He's like, listen, it's insane for our ambition to be tied to what other people think. Like, I'm doing this for your approval. I'm doing this for you to love me. I'm doing this for you to be happy with me. That is insane. Instead, he says, we should tie our ambition and our sanity to our goals and our actions. He's like, listen, when you decide that I'm going to determine how I'm feeling, and I'm going to set a goal, and I'm going to go after it, and what matters is that, even more so than the result, then we have a much more sane life. He was like, you know what? I can't worry about what you think. Can't worry about what you think. And I can't worry if my hard work, if you don't like my hard work or you don't appreciate it, can't worry about that. What I can worry about are two things. I can set my goals and I can put action towards it. This quote resonated with me for so many reasons. One is one of the reasons I think I love running, because it's just up to me. It is. I'm going to set my goals and it's up to me to go running. And like for right now, I'm taking days off trying to heal my Achilles, and I'm like I'm not running, and I worry about my own personal self-reflection on that. But then I remind myself, no, the goal right now is rest, and tie myself to that. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing what I need to be doing. Then all of a sudden, I can have much more sanity, because like, no, this is the plan, and then I'm enacting the plan, right? And then when I go running, it's up to me. Now, listen, when I cross the finish line, love the cheers, love the hugs, love all that stuff. I do. But when I sit at my desk and I look at my Boston Marathon medal, I'm like, I did that. I set the goal. I set the plan. I went out. I qualified. I made it to Boston. I did it, right? In business, yes, we've got to make money. We just do. And that money is attached to people being pleased with the a product or service we're offering them. But if we tie our worth to our effort and to our goals to achieve those things, then we have day-to-day sanity. In the economy and things like that lately, I feel like I've just been hustling to very little result. And I'm sure many of you may feel that same way. And what I have to remind myself of is day in and day out, like, am I keeping the plan? But when I'm done with this, I'm going to start doing my Sunday deep dive of all my work. And I love it because I am controlling and I am putting together the plan for success this week. The results of it, how it's received, I'm gonna analyze it and see what I need to do to improve something if I need to. But it's the work that I'm doing and I'm touching that's actually going to give me the peace today. And so my encouragement to you today, my friends, is if your sanity is based upon what other people think, you are going down just a path of just destruction, because their opinion rises and falls. And I have fallen prey to that. But if you tie your peace and your sanity to your goals and your efforts, then you control those things. And that's what I would like for you today. And then if you don't hit it, you go, okay, today I didn't. Tomorrow I'm going to change this. Tomorrow I'm going to add this. I'm going to adjust my goal up or down. I'm going to adjust my effort up or down. But then you have control of that, not other people's opinions. So, friends, I hope this is encouraging. If you want to take a dip your toe into Stoicism, Ryan Holiday is the expert. His book, The Obstacle is the Way, is phenomenal. It's an easy read, though it's deep. The Daily Stoic is just a wonderful avenue. Go online. I believe he still has a podcast. There's a bunch of Stoicism podcasts out there, but really Ryan Holiday is the goat on that stuff. And I encourage you to give it a shot. It's not contrary to your faith in any way. It's just an approach that's going to help your mindset, the way you're doing things. So you guys get out there, keep hitting it hard, set those goals, put the effort in. I'm proud of you, and I can't wait to see you again next week. Thanks so much, friends. Bye-bye.